What's good, friends and family? Mr. Flip Flop here with volume 1 of the Expat Life. Basically, my version of how I became an expat, how I adjusted as an expat, and how to help you adjust as an expat as well. Now, stay tuned for all the volumes. I think we're going to do 4 or 5 volumes to this series because there's also health insurance. There's also how to start a bank account, which, by the way, I spent 2 weeks opening a new bank account just for you guys for this video. Now, to get started, people always ask me, how did I become an expat? How did I choose Dominican Republic? Well, I don't know. If you guys follow my story, I've always done what I wanted to do. I follow my own wave. I tell you guys all the time, don't follow the status quo if you don't have to. The status quo to me is school, work, and death. I never wanted to be that way. I always wanted to do my own thing. So I lived in a bunch of states in America, and then I found myself living in the Dominican Republic. Now, the way my journey started was about 12 and a half, 13 years ago, give or take. Got my passport, went to the Bahamas with my family, then was brought to the Dominican Republic. Did 2 trips the first year, fell in love with the country, fell in love with the culture. Then I said, you know what, as I come back, I'm going to explore. If you guys know me, I travel alone a lot, every now and then with some friends, but most of the time alone, and I like to explore. So I kept coming back to the country, checking out different areas in the Dominican Republic, different cities. Before I actually lived here, I probably visited 20 cities in the Dominican Republic, and as of now, up to this point in my time living here, I've probably been to a little under 80% of the country. I've seen a lot of the country, and it's a beautiful country. So for me, I did not know I was going to live here. It ended up being me coming here so much to get away, and people go, well, Greg, you really left a good paying job to come to the Dominican Republic? Yes. I mean, I've always done what I wanted to do. I've never done what you wanted me to do, what anyone else wanted me to do. So for me, I worked corporate America, then I started my own business. I just got up and left and just said, you know what? As long as my family's okay, as long as my kids are okay, I'm going to do what's best for me. Now, money is not everything, makes us move around, but to me, money's not everything. I've been rich, I've been poor, so to me, money's not a big deal. Some people will go, well, I need that, I need that. Well, but you become a slave to the money after a while. But we're getting that on a Sunday service. So right now, let me get you the steps on how I became an expat and the things I did.
Welcome to Flip Flop.
What's good, friends and family? Mr. Flip Flop here, aka Mr. Red Cup. So Flip, you came to the Dominican Republic, you were visiting all the time. What made you stay? Well, first off, the beauty of the country. Second, the beauty of the people. Now, a quick story. You guys probably told the story a million times. I was at a friend's house in Puerto Plata. They're cooking. They invite me over for food, whatever. So there's about 5 of us in the house drinking, eating. Once the food is done, there's a lot of food. Like, it's a lot. I think they thought I was going to eat like a monster, I guess. And while I'm sitting there, I go, man, that's a lot of food. So the girl goes outside and sees a couple guys sitting on the corner and asks them, hey, are you guys hungry? They said, sure. Bring the guys in. They come to the thing, eat. I think they're friends. Come to find out, this girl did not know these guys. She just knew there was a lot of food, and these guys were sitting on the corner. She wanted to make sure they ate. Now, in America, we don't do that. Now, my grandmother, God bless her soul, she would do stuff like that, but that was few and far between because people was hanging out on the corner around my neighborhood, just random people. So that really set a tone with me on how the people were. And then traveling around the country, I saw how people treated each other. How, okay, we don't have a lot, but we're gonna eat. We're going to find a way to eat. We're going to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? So if this household has and this household doesn't, both households are going to eat. We're going to be sure of that. So that's one thing I loved about the country, because in America, mainly in America, we treat each other like we don't care about each other. we'll see somebody on fire and have a bottle of water and walk right by them. So for me, it was the beauty of the country. I love my country, but like I said, the beauty of the people here just kind of outdid a lot of things that I've went through in the States. So also, why did I choose the North Coast? So I live on the North Coast of Dominican Republic. Now, there are expats all over the country. But for me, what I've noticed is the North Coast has a higher concentration of expats, whether they be European, Asian now, Canadian, or American. Excuse me. So there's a higher concentration of expats on the North Coast. So you hear me say a lot of time, there's more of us. I don't mean black, I don't mean white, I mean expats. There's more of us on the North Coast. The North Coast has a higher concentration in Puerto Plata, Sosua, Cabarete, Samaná. So there's a lot of us down here where you can always run into somebody, and you can always meet somebody and network. Now, you guys know I'm a big networker. Back in the States, that's what I did. I was always the go-to guy, as I kind of am here. So I was always networking. I'm always meeting people, finding out what they do, and building that relationships. And maybe if you need something, hey, I got a guy who can help you with that. So networking is a big deal. And the North Coast was a big place to network. I've been blessed to meet so many great people down here and network and be able to use that to beneficial my business and personal. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great place to network on the North Coast. Another reason of why I chose Dominican Republic was your money goes a long way here. Now, yes, I was doing very good in the States. I wasn't hurting. I had the nice house, cars, all that. It was cool. But your money goes further here. I mean, for me, a guy who was going to Atlanta every 2 weeks, blowing a few $1,000s on a weekend, I like to hit the strip clubs, I won't lie, back then. That same amount of money here every 2 weeks, I don't even have to spend half of that. So the money goes much, much further. Now, as far as the money, I lost a lot trying to learn how to spend my money. They talk about gringo price. To me, gringo price is if you don't know. And I'll be honest, it took me a while to know. Unless you know what the real price is, you'll always get gringo price because you'll never know what to expect. Now, for me, the housing. I have a beautiful 2-bedroom house, two-bedroom apartment in a house where 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, I'm paying $200 and change a month. Okay, my light bill, if I use AC, is like $60, but normally my light bill is about $25 without AC because I use fans. So the money goes further here. I can do much more with my money here than I can in the States. Now, like I said, in the States, I wasn't hurting. I had everything I needed, and I don't need much. But the cost of living is so low here, you can have so many nice things. As I told you guys before, I had a 4-bedroom house, brand new. It was like $525 a month. Now, you will hear people paying certain amounts, and it's not really gringo price. It depends on the amenities that you need. If you have to have AC, if you have to have furniture. Now, when you do get an apartment or a house furnished, it costs you more. Okay, I will show you some things I did in this apartment, which you can check out the Red and Black House Volume 2 in my DR Crib series. But I have upgraded since then. I have all custom furniture. Everything I've done has been custom, my tables and everything. So you can go the route of paying more rent and having someone else's furniture, or you can go the route of getting your own furniture and paying less rent. Okay, so for me, the money goes a long way when it comes to food, alcohol, everything, anything. As long as you know where you're going and what you're spending, you'll always save money. Now, when this video is over, I want you guys to do me a favor. Hit that comment section with any questions you have for the next 3 or 4 volumes I have. I have a lot of volumes lined up, but is anything you want to know specifically, hit me in that comments, have questions in those comments, and I will specifically answer those questions in the next upcoming videos. As I said, this will be a series. I don't want to make the videos too long, so stay tuned for more. And then, as I said, once this video is done, I'm going to show you guys something in my house that I did recently. And you guys can hit that comment section with any questions you have for the next videos. So basically, people always ask me, so do you rent or buy? Well, I rent. And I tell people, it's great to buy down here. We know buying land is great, building your own land. But it's great to rent first. I tell people, if you have the money to buy, no problem. But rent first. You don't want to go buy in an area and you don't want to live in that area. You don't want to go buy something because it gave a party to your eyes. You know, I call it fiesta para tus ojos. And then you go, oh, no, this isn't what I thought it was. You know, you want to rent first, go to different areas, see what area you like the best. And then when you're settled saying, you know what, that's the area I want to live in, then you buy. Because in my opinion, if you buy, you're stuck with it. The resale here is terrible. So there's no flipping houses and nothing like that. Now, what you can do is you build and sell your units, or build and sell the house. That's on you. But if you're coming down here to buy and to own, the resale value is not very good on your behalf. Okay. So the reality is, I tell people, rent first, try different areas. I've lived all around Sosua. I've lived all around Puerto Plata. I know where I would want to live at all times. I know where I can live. I know the places I really didn't like that much. So for me, renting first and then deciding to buy later would benefit you, so you're not stuck in a place or stuck with something you don't want, and you get the best deal. Now, what I will tell people is start looking to buy, but rent first, and weigh your options. See the deals you can come up to. And then boom, when you're done renting and you finally decided, hey, I know where I want to live, then you go when you buy. Okay? So that's my opinion on that. Now, for the last part, the one thing I tell people all the time, and the reason I'm making this video, is learning how to spend. Okay? This video is actually just in time because we just released the Taino shipping video, one of our sponsors, on how to ship products back and forth to the Dominican Republic. That people go, how do you get American products? Well, check the Taino shipping website, check the video out. This is how I get all my products, from Amazon, from Walmart, from Best Buy down here. I use a shipping company. But learning how to spend. Electronics are very expensive down here. So people say, well, I'll bring my electronics from the States. That's fine and dandy, but you will get hit with taxes, one. And two, if you have a problem with your electronics from the States, what do you do with the warranty? You have to bring it all the way back to the States to get your warranty. So sometimes it's more beneficial to buy the electronics here, spend the money that it costs, try to find a deal here and there, which you can, but spend the money that it costs so your warranty is here. So if something happens, let's say to my big screen TV, I have a warranty in Dominican Republic. I don't got to worry about getting the TV back to the States, which is going to cost me more than it would have cost me down here. So basically, the real part of being an expat, the main part to get into, before we get into everything else, is learning how to spend your money. Do you like to drink beer? Well, where do you go to get the best beer deals? Do you like to drink alcohol? Where do you go? Where do you find the happy hours at? Do you you like big electronics? I got a friend that buys a bigger screen TV every 6 months. Well, where do I go buy my TVs at? Where do I go buy my speakers at? Where do I go buy my laptops at? Do I get it from the States? Do I get it from here? What makes more sense? Where do I buy my food at? Food shopping. That's very important. I see guys blow tons of money on food shopping because they don't know where to buy the food. They think because they see it in the store, they have to spend that price. But right down the block, there's another store that has the same exact product that's less money. Okay, that's also about networking and learning how to become an expat. So you guys hit that comment section with questions. Stay tuned for volume 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. And I will answer any questions you have in the next couple volumes. And right after this comment right here, I will be showing you a quick turnaround of my crib. Remember I told you guys I was waiting for something? I was waiting for my new customized table. As you guys know, everything in my house is customized, which is I love about this country. Instead of getting it from the store, you can go to the guys who build it, boom, save a ton of money. Now, this table is amazing. People think I paid a whole lot for it, but I did not. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I paid, but it's pretty much 50% of what it cost in the store if the store had this table. I combined 2 separate tables, one with the chairs I like from one set, and the table I like from another set, but I adjusted it for my needs. So stay tuned, guys. We'll do a quick spin in my house. Hit that comment section. Ask any questions for the next volumes. Hit the subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. Become a member if you want to support the channel. Appreciate all you guys. Stay tuned for the next volumes of Expat Life. So as we come in, you see my first customized couch I had. This was from the original red and black house. Okay, walk in. Of course, LT on the wall. Shout to LT. Shout to Marky Paradise Life. And as we keep in New York, my New York City subway, for you guys that know New York, I rode a lot of those trains. So here's the customized table I was telling you about. I told you guys everything I do is customized. So I used this table from another set with these chairs from another set. So everything red and black. You guys know how I do it. Say hi to Marilyn. So I told you guys, when you get apartments, you can get furnished, but it'll cost you more. I used to rent apartments furnished, but what happened was I decided that the furniture, I didn't like the furniture that they had, so I went and got my own furniture. Some of it's kind of old and outdated, the furniture, so, it's better to have your own stuff. So, I got my other couch here, red and black as usual, New York City table. I'm all New York. Customized paintings. I love my paintings. Big screen TVs in all the rooms. Okay, so you get your own furniture. It's cheap. It costs you some at the moment, but it's cheaper in the long run when you want to rent long term because you have your own. And then I tell people the resale value and everything is very easy when it comes to furniture. Secondhand furniture sells like wildfire down here. So take a look at that baby right there. That's a big boy. All right, so you guys stay tuned for volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Welcome to Flip Flow.